Hello everyone, and welcome back to Katawa Shoujo Hisao 38. Let's begin. Emmy seems confused by the phrase feminine wiles, but the understanding dawned on her after a moment's thought. It wasn't anything of the sort. You were laughing. Feminine wiles don't involve laughing. Guess I can't argue with this. That doesn't change your thievery. Emmy laughs at my injured tone and gives me a playful shove. Fine, you can have the instant noodles. Are you kidding? That stuff's terrible. If anything, you should definitely eat it as punishment. Another laugh from the girl sitting on my legs, both of which have fallen asleep now. I twitch one leg trying to wake it up, which has the unintended effect of unbalancing Emmy, who falls on to the side with a startled eep. Whoops, sorry about that. Legs fell asleep on me. Emmy remains on the ground, giggling. Stand up a little shakily, feeling the nerves in my legs return to normal. My eyes wander over the scenery before fixing on the figure of Emmy, who has yet to get up. Her hair is splayed out around her head, her arms are spread, and her laughter is bubbling up through her mouth. Everything about Emmy seems condensed into this one image. It's fun now, pick her up there. Her energy, her spirit, her childish giggling. The urge to lay down on the grass with her arises swiftly from the back of my mind to the forefront of my thought. And indeed, I am convinced that I would want nothing more than to do just that. Unfortunately, the sun has set and it's probably time for us to get back to the dormitories. While Emmy may be happy to stay out here all night, I don't think I have that ability. So I'll do homework soon back in, so I've got to get that done with. Wouldn't make any sense to start thinking about things like university and then slack off, would it? I extend a hand to Emmy to help her up. Should probably get going. Emmy makes a sour face. You alright? Cool. Yeah, okay. Let's go back to her. She grabs my proffered hand, and I pull her to her feet into a hug. This time, I'm the one who kisses her, unable to resist having Emmy against me. Such a shame, you know. Yeah, it does. If we don't get back to school soon, we'll probably get into trouble. Emmy pokes me in the ribs playfully. And you need to do your homework, I'm sure. Sadly, but you're absolutely right. I throw my arms around her shoulders and we make the trek back to school, accompanied by the occasional bouts of laughter as our conversation jumps from subject to subject. Everything from running to school to the particular way that one of us of the cafeteria workers smell. Huh. That's strange. All too soon, we find ourselves outside the girls' dormitory building. Well, guess I'll be going then. I guess so, huh? Emmy grins at me with that mischievous look. Are you going to be able to survive without me? I laugh. Sure, I'll manage. How terrible. Aren't you supposed to say something like, I'll be counting the second you're away? Nah, don't think so. Emmy pulls me down into a quick goodbye kiss and steps back, looking unexpectedly shy. Thanks for dinner. I really had fun. Honestly, I did. So did I. I think we shall have to do it again sometime. Oh, no, I was just thinking of something. Let me investigate that and we'll do it again sometime. Cool that. Emmy laughs at my deadpan delivery and nods. See you bright and early tomorrow morning, right? You've got to run off that bread, after all. Of course, despite the fact that you ate most of it. Yes, despite that. See you later, Hisao. As Emmy turns to head inside, I notice something weird. Something so weird that I'm surprised I didn't notice earlier. She's limping slightly, favouring the left leg. Oh yeah, Emmy? Is your leg okay? Emmy looks confused, or at least fakes confusion. What are you talking about? Your right leg, you're all limping. There's a briefest flash of concern on Emma's face. Either she didn't want me to know, or she didn't think I'd noticed, or I prefer to think she just didn't realise. Oh, that. She shrugs casually. Must have gotten knocked a little out of alignment during the picnic. No idea what would have caused that, of course. I think back to being pinned under a tree. Ah, should have told me. Could have stopped and fixed it, you know. Emmy waved her hand airily. Nah, it's not that big of a deal. Don't worry about it, okay, Hisao? It's fine. Why do I get the feeling that she's convincing herself as well as me? I'm gonna save here because this is an option. So, I'll press all that. I'll just fly it rest for the time being. Oh, she's probably fine. Imagine she'd say something if it was really a problem. Heck, she'd probably get annoyed if I kept bringing it up. No, really, I need to get going. Your attempt to keep me around didn't fail. Of course. Just prolonging the goodbye then, I suppose. Another grin lights up Emmy's face. Good night, Hisao. Good night. As she limped inside, I found myself hoping she's okay, despite her assurances that she's fine. I think I can call this a successful first day. Hell, any day that ends with Emmy pinning me under a tree to kiss me can't be that bad, can it? I head back to my room, mentally thank the gods that Kenji doesn't ambush me in the hallway and get started on my own work. Well, looks like I'll be ending here. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to, this time, a continuation of the Katawa Shoujo Let's Play. This isn't a new episode, where I finished early, didn't really get much done. I think I'll continue for another 5 minutes or so. So yeah, this is ended up on part 38, probably going to be merged back into it. So yeah, the morning is far too early for my taste. It doesn't help that I had a terrible trouble sleeping last night. There was simply too many things to think about. My mind refused to slow down. Instead, I replayed the rooftop, the park, and everything else over and over in my mind. There's a small part of my mind that is still paranoid that this has all been some kind of joke. That I'll meet up with Emmy at the track and she'll act like nothing happened yesterday. Pushing these thoughts to the back of my mind, I throw on my running clothes and open the door. Emmy is waiting for me with her usual smile. You're late. Or at least, you're not early today. Are you tired or something? I find myself ruefully rubbing the back of my head. Something like that, yeah. Lots to think about and all that. Emmy giggles at my mild understatement. Yeah, I didn't sleep that well either. I was actually glad you weren't early, because I wasn't early either. I was wondering if the same thing kept us awake. The image of her weeping face passes through my mind. What kept you up? Emmy's expression falters, but she quickly notices my curiosity and forces a smile. Nothing important. She's obviously not telling me something. The question is, should I press the issue? Something's clearly been bothering her for a while. I want to help her, but would it just come off as me being nosy? She's got to know I care about her though. Are you sure? If something's bothering you, I'm here to sort it out. Emmy laughs then, but not in her usual laugh. There's an edge to it that almost seems bitter. Sort it out? I'm not sure it can be sorted out, Hisao. An almost grim smile crosses her lips. It's like a smile of resignation. I don't think you could help me, anyway. That hurts. I don't want to say that it hurts, but to her, it does. God, the sting goes up. Doesn't she realise I want to be there for her when things go wrong? Well, I won't push you on the matter. but I'm here for you if you decide later that you'd like to talk about it. It might help. I can see the debate raging behind Emmy's eyes. It seemed like she wants to tell me, but she's not sure whether or not she can. Hey, forget about it for now, okay? We've got running to do. The mention of running, something she can handle, brings Emmy back to her usual self. Right. Hurry up and stretch, Hisao. We've got to get moving. Oh god, that was fucking painful. I'm not gonna lie, that last one. She takes off like a shot, far quicker than I'm used to. Still, I try to keep pace with her, recklessly testing my limits. It gives me a feeling of freedom, like my heart is no longer important. I find myself wanting to laugh, filled with the feeling of moving beyond what I once called my boundaries. The nurse's warnings to not overdo things echo in my mind, and I disregard them. This feeling I have, this willingness to risk a heart attack for something so trivial as a morning run, feels out of character for me. But is it? Or rather, should it be? Got a weak heart, sure. You'll never be capable of the kind of speed and endurance Emmy's capable of. Well, I probably won't be able to get that good even if I had a healthy heart. As we round the final bend, I feel my legs screaming in protest, but for the first time, I ignore them. I accelerate to finish at a sprint and nearly catch up to Emmy. That was never going to happen, of course. Still, I feel surprisingly good. Oh sure, my legs feel like they're about to catch fire and I'm having trouble staying upright. There's been a shift of some sort today. This all thanks to that girl's grinning at the finish line, waiting for me. That felt a little faster than usual. My comment is met with a grin and a shrug. Can't have you think I was going to go soft on you now, can I? But you managed to handle it just fine. Well, couldn't have done it without you. Still feeling hype from the run and moved by such gratitude, I seize Emmy and a hug. Thanks. Really, I'm not used to just saying that. I'm in your debt. Emmy seems flustered by my words, squirming uncomfortably. Don't be silly, Hisao. Someone had to haul you out here, didn't they? But it's not like you're going to do anything for me, right? Or not like you're not doing anything for me, right? I needed a running partner, remember? I'll shake my head, still pointedly not letting go of Emmy, who stops squirming and merely looks up at me with a quick, deep-in blush that almost seemed out of character. No, that's not true. You wanted a running partner, but you didn't need one. If I hadn't showed up the day after the festival, you'd still be running, right? But it doesn't work the other way around. I only managed to make it a few times before the festival. Without you, I probably wouldn't have even made it out after all. Emmy smiles at me and prods my chest with one finger. You're pretty lazy, Hisao. Hey, I was giving you a compliment. Well, you're welcome, I guess. I'll pay you back somehow. Oh, well, that's not necessary, you know. I mean, I kinda like you, Hisao. And being able to run with him for mornings isn't exactly a bad deal for me either. For someone who gets so much praise, she seemed unused to gratitude. Can't think of anything else to say, so we fall silent. Become aware of Emmy's breathing, of the dampness of her clothes, and of the scent of her. Coming off to anyone else, it would stink. Coming off to Emmy, it fits her in a way nothing else could. Her skin is cool, slick with sweat, and the breeze causes goosebumps to rise. Almost without thinking about it, I lean down and meet Emma's mouth, which had already moved to meet mine. Her lips are soft, and she hums happily as we kiss, sending vibrations from her mouth to mine. A startling rightness to everything about this moment. We fit one another perfectly. The kiss ends and I finally let my arms drop back to my sides. Well, I think this is where I'll actually end episode 38 for the time being. Once again, thank you for watching, catch you later, and have a good day. Goodbye.